ドジャースがホームでロッキーズとの3連戦の初戦を迎え、今日は待望の勝利をつかみ取りました。大谷選手は初回からヒットを放ち、今シーズン5本目となる豪快なセンターへの本塁打も炸裂。ドジャースが主導権を握る展開となりました。ドジャースは最近の3連続シリーズ敗退というスランプから脱出する第一歩を踏み出しました。試合後の現地放送の様子を翻訳してお届けします。
Access Sportsnet Dodgers, John Hartung alongside Jerry Hairston Jr., Dontrell Willis. Dodgers get a much-needed win back in that win column tonight in the series opener against the Colorado Rockies in a game where Dustin May was absolutely fantastic for 6 innings. Picks up his first win in 709 days. Mookie Betts gave the Dodgers the lead early in this game. Jerry, Shohei went deep as well. Nearly went deep 3 times in this game, but Dodgers will take this win gladly.
Absolutely. You want to make sure you win the first game of this series. Outstanding job. You mentioned it, John. Dustin May was outstanding. 7 strikeouts. Really gave him some length in this ball game. Mookie Betts also went big fly.
The top of the order had 7 hits tonight. We talked about it in the pregame show of them having quality of bats and really setting the tone. And they did. They were on the barrel all night long. And Dustin May was a masterpiece.
It was.
He's the best 5th starter. I'm saying 5th starter in all of baseball. He had the movement and the command working. No walks tonight, 7 Ks.
Well, it was the 4th sellout crowd of the season for the Dodgers, and Mookie Betts in the first inning gave them something really to cheer about with that 4th home run of the season. Let's hear from Mookie standing by with Kirsten Watson.
Well, Mookie, when you look at a matchup facing off with Senzatella, you've had a lot of success against him. What were you looking for with that first at-bat that allowed you to get that swing?
Just something over the plate. I haven't been feeling that great. Really, as a team, we haven't been doing too hot, so just trying to get us going early, and fortunately went over the fence.
Yeah, but speaking of that and getting things going early, how important is that with a game like this when as a team you are trying to get things going for success?
It's super important. I mean, anytime we can kind of jump ahead, you know, I feel like we've been playing from behind a lot, and so playing downhill is always going to be a lot easier.
Was there a conversation amongst you all going into this one looking to turn the page?
I mean, yeah, it was just that, you know, turn the page and get back to Dodger baseball. We're all out here trying to make it happen. We understand, you know, we're not playing great, but, you know, guys are trying to make it happen, and I think we got to go the other way and just kind of let it happen.
Did it feel like something special was going to get going with how Dustin May set the tone with this game tonight?
He's been amazing, yeah, and it seemed like it. You know, it seemed like we had a better feeling going into today, and D May definitely he shut him down for us.
All right, well, congratulations on this win tonight, Mookie.
Thank you.
Our little pregame chat between Mookie Betts and Dontrell Willis. Not saying that that's what got him right tonight, D-Train, but it's always good to talk to someone like yourself or Jerry before the game, get some words of encouragement. The top 4 guys in the order, Jerry, tonight did all the damage in this game, going 9 for 17, couple homers. Easily could have been a 3-homer night for Shohei, but they were fantastic.
Well, here's the thing, John. I tell you this all the time. They watch our pregame show right before the game. D-Train was on the top of the order. Say, hey, we need these guys to get on and make sure they do their thing right away. The big show, rocket base hit, and then Mookie Betts, 2-0 show Dodgers in that first inning. But really, their first 4 hitters without Tasker Hernandez tonight. Really impressive. They squared up a lot of baseballs tonight.
They knew they had to do this without Teo in the lineup. Teo's been absolutely phenomenal, so it's the next man up. You structure this lineup because you have firepower like this. And they took the matchup personal. They got tired of hearing the national media talking about, is the Dodgers overrated? Oh, no, we're rated just fine, especially when we're knocking the cover off the ball. I love their at-bats. They grinded the pitchers down for the Colorado Rockies, and when the Rockies made a mistake, they made them pay. Is this a normal day at Chavez Ravine? This is what we expect of them, to play well offensively. And Mookie said it best. They played downhill. Of late, they've been playing from behind. That's very difficult to win ball games against any major league team. So you score, you get the crowd back in it, and it's a fun ball game to watch today.
And D-Train, you were talking about, you don't want to really put that label on Dustin May being a 5th starter because the way he's throwing the baseball, just his 3rd start after everything he's been through. We talked in the pregame show, yeah, only 1 strikeout in D.C. in that cold weather last time out. tonight, he had the wipeout stuff working.
Let me tell you something. That whooper-duper checked that baseball, Jay Harris. No one spins the base. Listen, the two best guys that spin the baseball, they're on the Dodgers. Blake Trinan and Dustin May. And Dustin May, when he has that fastball command and it runs into the right-handed batter, the batters can't cover the spin and the velocity up there. I felt like he was in a little warmer weather than he's been pitching in. He felt good. He had mound presence today, and he pitched to contact. He's going to be an ace for a very long time. I just want him to stay healthy, continue to build. This is a matchup that was big for him, and he took it personal because the team's been struggling. And you need that type of guy in your dugout.
He's pitching like a 10-year vet.
Yes.
I love to start in D.C. I know he only struck out one, but he didn't really need a whole lot of strikeouts.
Yeah.
He wanted to make sure he pitched deep in the ball game, sink the ball, get a lot of ground ball outs. He did that in D.C. Tonight, he did that as well, soft contact, but also had some nasty stuff to go with it. He has 97, 98 in the tank, but he wants to make sure I'll sit at 92, 93, 94, along with those nasty sliders. Sweeper, slider, whatever you want to call it.
Vacuum, whatever you want to call it.
Hitters don't want to hit that.
No, they do not.
Trust me, it breaks so much. I mean, he is pitching like an ace.
He's showing that he can shape it within the strike zone and also shape it to get the swing and miss once he gets in hand. To me, that's feel. And you pair that with that velocity, he's a very tough cover. And he can go up against the upper echelons of the National League and have the same results.
He didn't make a big league start for almost 2 years. He's made 3 starts. He's allowed a total of 2 earned runs in 17 innings. Incredible what we're seeing from Dustin May to begin the 2025 season. All right, let's take a look at what's ahead on the Dodgers calendar. Tomorrow, Jackie Robinson Day all around Major League Baseball, and as always, it will be celebrated here at Dodger Stadium. Wednesday is Korean Heritage Night, and then the Dodgers hit the road. They'll be in Texas this weekend, and then Wrigley Field for 2 games beginning next Tuesday. Saturday's game on Fox, all others right here on Sportsnet LA. D-Train talking to Mookie before the game to help get him right. Then Train called Shohei in our pregame show for his called shot. Dontrell, you are the home run whisperer. Plenty of reaction coming up. All right, Jerry Carl's Jr. moment of the game. It's Shohei Ohtani in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Seems like it's been a minute since we saw one of these. His 5th home run of the season.
Love the path right there. Outstanding job getting extension, going dead central. You know you are locked in when you're going dead central, especially at night at Dodger Stadium, but they call him the Big Show for a reason.
And Dontrell Willis before the game had a feeling about a big show tonight, about the Big Show, that he might hit one to the people, D-Train. And since you called your shot, you get to do the breakdown.
And listen, I got here at 3 o'clock before batting practice to get some good juju. So let's go to the Access 360. Zenzatella has experience against him. He wants to tie Shohei up. He's throwing up and in with the fastball. He's trying to get him to roll over with that breaking ball. We not fishing today, Cap Daddy. This is the matchup. I thought that was a good take right there. He's trying to tie himself up. Zenzatella ultimately wants to get him off the changeup. Then all of a sudden, down and in, Shohei golfs that ball to say, hey, don't go down to that nitro zone. He tried to sneak the cheese by him, and he was all over it. Shohei with that sweet, easy swing. Doesn't take a lot of money to generate that power. As soon as he barreled it, he knew that baseball was not coming back. Excellent at bat by the Big Show. Head down, velo, 112 with that easy swing. That's an 80% type swing. He did not charge at that ball. And me and Jerry was talking about it. The last couple days, he looks like his head has been pulling out towards right field. That swing was beautiful because he kept his head down through the baseball, straight through center, and he has enough power to knock the cover off the ball. There's not a ballpark in America that holds Shohei Ohtani when he swings the bat like that.
I love the fact that he saw a lot of different types of pitches. We saw that slider down and in with 2 strikes. He took it, and then obviously laced it down the right field line foul. Outstanding job keeping that front shoulder closed. When he does that with 2 strikes, he's got power to all fields.
Hit 2 other balls to the edge of the wall tonight. So close to a 3-homer night, but the Dodgers will take the win 5-3 over the Rockies. And the last, this was a long time coming right here. The last time Dustin May picked up a win, Blake Snell was actually the opposing pitcher on the Padres. We will hear from Code Red coming up next. Arco top-tier stat line, it's Dustin May with the win tonight, D-Train. His first victory in 709 days.
Much deserved. He was absolutely outstanding. He's been outstanding. The mound presence is there, and the command was elite tonight. He needed this victory tonight. He deserved it.
And he's got that new weapon in his arsenal, the sweeper. I say new, it's just that he throws it so much more, and it's so much more effective, Jerry. And tonight, he was absolutely brilliant for 6 innings. What did you see?
Well, I'll tell you what, nights like this, I am so glad I'm doing TV now. I felt for the Rocky hitters. He was outstanding. Dustin May, when he's on, he's not fun to hit. We're going to go to K-Zone and really break down his night. We talked about that slider/sweeper, the depth on this sweeper. Look at this pitch. Late break in there at 86 miles an hour. Outstanding movement. Great sweeper right there, running down and away to the right-handed batter. And this backdoor slider/sweeper, outstanding movement. Look at this sinker, too. 92 miles an hour. One more timer for the sweeper. And D-Train, you know this. When you have command of all your pitches, you have to be that much more confident on the mound. You can pinpoint your sinker, pinpoint your slider/sweeper. That must be fun to do.
You know what? He was in tune with his mechanics. His mound presence was there. We know he has the competitive nature of a bulldog out there. He was fun to watch. Now, the reaction, I'm watching the hitter. He's throwing 94 to 95, but it looks like 99 to 100 miles an hour because they're trying to cover the breaking ball. You can't cover. You can't serve two guys in that box.
You can't.
So you're trying to cover the sweeper and the velo or the velocity. If he gets ahead, he stays ahead, and he did an outstanding job finishing the hitters. That's why he was so pitch and fences tonight. He's going to be like this. Man, let me tell you something. Don't get it twisted, man. He might be able to. If he stays healthy, he might be in the All-Star game.
I said earlier, he's pitching like a 10-year vet. He's pitching. He's command. Really doesn't look like he's breaking a sweat.
Hey.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Dodgers love to see the win as well. 5-3 in the series opener over the Rockies. Right now, let's head upstairs, check in one final time with Steven Nelson and Jessica Mendoza.
Well, Jess, after that weekend, all things considered, you really couldn't draw up a better start to this series for the Dodgers. Dustin May was terrific, and then the big guys at the top of the order, they did all the heavy lifting offensively for him.
And that's what set the tone. I mean, and Mookie Betts said it after the game. It's a whole lot nicer. You get the lead. You're able to kind of let Dustin May settle in. 7 strikeouts through 6 innings pitch. But really what set the tone was Mookie Betts and that home run in the first inning.
Now, of course, if you are going to split hairs, the Dodgers trying to turn things around in all facets of the game. They left a lot to be desired in terms of leaving a lot of guys on base. But you look ahead to tomorrow, they got a chance to win this series.
Yeah, and I think because of them leaving some runners on base, it kind of put more pressure on the bullpen. So Dustin May was able to settle in. The top of the order was able to do their thing. But if you are going to nitpick going forward against a Rockies team that's at the bottom of all of MLB, you want to make sure to put the runs on it so that bullpen can get the confidence back.
Got to win the games you're supposed to. They did that tonight. They'll try and do it again tomorrow and lock up the series on what will assuredly be a special night, as it always is on Dodger Stadium. It's Jackie Robinson Day.
And Mookie Betts with his 4th home run of the season. It was his first in 2 weeks. Dodgers back to their winning ways. They take it 5-3 over the Rockies. Well, the Dodgers tonight racked up 9 strikeouts. That means you can celebrate tomorrow. D-Train, you can go to Jack in the Box, get a free Jumbo Jack. Just got to purchase a large drink. Only at LA area restaurants tonight. Dustin May took care of it all by himself because he had 7 of the Dodgers' 9 strikeouts. Also picked up that first win in 709 days. Inside the clubhouse right now, Dustin May is talking with Kirsten and the media.
Dustin, you were excellent tonight. Just when you look at how your stuff was playing, what was working just so well for you?
Just getting ahead early, being able to strike the breaking ball and then use a sinker off of it was huge, and being able to command both of them tonight was really big for a morale boost.
Did you find just kind of your rhythm was getting in a good spot really early in this one? Because it seemed really as soon as you took the mound after that first inning, you kind of were just on a roll.
Yeah, it was really smooth sailing. Like I said, if I've been able to be in the zone throughout the year, they're not really hitting it. So being able to get ahead early and not fall behind was big.
Is that as good as you felt about your breaking ball just since coming back and as you've kind of been ramping back towards this point?
I mean, I would say that my breaking ball feel has been pretty much about even every start. It's more so just been like sinker command was really good in that.
Dave and the guys here seemed a little down the way things have gone the last week or so. How much of a lift was tonight's win?
I mean, every win is big. I mean, yeah, we haven't been playing our best, but that's baseball. You go through ebbs and flows. So definitely going to use this one and push in tomorrow.
Really addressed some of the stuff that we needed to during this the course of this week. Had a really good bullpen the other day. Felt back to being myself, back in line, and so very excited.
Yeah, when you're looking back on just that outing and the footage, what did you find just was missing for you? Because, I mean, everyone has days, but what did you think was just kind of the missing factor?
I think part of it was I was just kind of coming open a little bit too early. I was moving a little slower, especially out of the windup, than I probably wanted to. So I was kind of like really slow to trying to get on it, and so the tempo was just a little off. So I'm just flying open a little, and so we were able to address that this week, kind of get back into what feels more normal for me, and been feeling really good with it.
Yeah, you've been someone that this group has seen, whether you've started to come out of the bullpen. What have you learned just from that transition and making sure that your body is ready, whether it's on a regular rest or a week-long rest, or you're coming out maybe every other day per se?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just truly about consistency. I mean, it's really making sure whatever you're doing, starting, relieving, like you got your routine locked down, and just kind of take care of your business every single day to where you put yourself in a good position where your throw is as locked in as it can be, and you're just kind of ready to go out there and throw your game.
All right, we just heard from Landon Knack. He gets the start in the middle game of the series tomorrow. The Nationals jumped all over him in his first start of the season last week in Washington, D.C. Command was certainly an issue. D-Train, he walked 4 guys, just 2 1/3 innings. We know he can pitch at this level. We saw it last year. We saw it even in the World Series. How does he have a bounce-back performance tomorrow night?
Be sound in your mechanics. It's very important for the young right-hander to be able to repeat his mechanics and stay within himself. Sometimes he overthrows the baseball and loses command and loses sharpness. Stay down, live low, live long, get ahead and stay ahead, and pitch to contact. Yeah. A lot of times I don't believe he's afraid, but he wants to get the strikeout. No, be efficient, and so you can go out there and compete at a high level. I don't want to see fastballs up in the zone. I don't like him living up in the zone. That's where the Nationals beat up on him at. Set up that fastball and throw that nasty slider. Very important to get some soft contact down on the ground.
Yeah, listen, you don't have to be perfect, too. You know, sometimes he gets in trouble nitpicking, and that's when he gets those free passes, those base on balls. He has to avoid that. Trust your stuff. And if he does go up with 2 strikes out of the zone to set up that combo.
And when you get these opportunities, as both of you know, you got to take advantage of them, Jerry. The Dodgers get the first win tonight, a chance to get a series win tomorrow, and end this little mini skid of losing 3 straight series.
Absolutely. Find a way to win tomorrow night. It starts with Landon Knack, but the offense continue scoring runs.
Little man's going to compete tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm coming to the game tomorrow even though I'm off.
All right, that does it for this edition of Access. For Jerry, Dontrell, and Kirsten, I'm John. Thanks for watching. Pre-game tomorrow, 6 o'clock. See you then.
ようやくすっきりした1勝を挙げられたという印象の試合でしたね。初回から大谷選手のヒット、ベッツ選手のホームランで最高の立ち上がりで、そして大谷選手の2つのフライアウトは他の球場だったらホームランじゃないのかと言えるような当たりで、一気に調子を取り戻した感じもします。明日の試合はランドンナック投手の先発。明日もドジャースには大暴れして快勝してもらいましょう。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。さようなら。